Hey Wastelanders, Wanderer here. I just have been wandering around and looking at stuff over here on the central eastern side of the map, and I was going towards a quest objective to investigate Winter Garden pretty early on in the London quest, and I came across this place called 1 Canada Square. I thought, I'll just check it out. I've been kind of checking things out as I go through areas, and to my surprise, there's a vendor in here that has a ton of weapons for sale. Now, the machine guns that are there, the heavy weapons that are there, are kind of underwhelming at first glance. They're not really that great. In fact, all of them except for one are pretty much underwhelming.
Looking for good deals?
So it's this guy right here, Mohammed.
Take a look.
But he sells guns, and one of them that he sells is the heavy machine gun. And at first glance, this doesn't look like anything all special, right? I mean, it shoots pretty fast, but it does 10 damage per shot, and 5mm ammo is not particularly abundant. I only have 800 because I bought all 800 from him, and I bought the other one of these that he had. He had 2 of them when I came in here. But at first glance, it doesn't look like this is that impressive. But here's the thing, guys.
Farewell.
You can turn this into an explosive automatic weapon. Guaranteed, without it being a legendary. It turns into an explosive automatic weapon. I have never seen anything this overpowered and broken in a Fallout game ever. I don't think it was intended to be this powerful. But yeah, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here, because you can modify it to turn it into a high explosive shooting weapon. And this functions exactly the same as the explosive legendary effect does, without you having to find a legendary version of it. So by default, assuming you have the perks for it, and you can install the mod on it that requires it to make it high explosive, it's going to be an explosive weapon. Again, at first glance, it doesn't look like anything all special. I mean, you can modify the damage a bit, but 15 damage per shot's really nothing that crazy, right? I mean, it's not that much. It's like what you'd expect out of a minigun, pretty much, right? Similar damage to a minigun, it shoots the same ammo. But here's the thing. There is a mod here for the bullet type called high explosive. The rest of these are kind of whatever. I mean, armor piercing's like second best, I guess. Maybe incendiary is decent too, I'm not really sure. But this one, high explosive, increases the damage to 42, and more importantly, turns the damage into explosive. It turns this into an explosive legendary weapon. So in order to put the mod on it that we need, which is the explosive mod, we first have to invest into Demolition Expert. And if you noticed, it was like, I think 40 damage per shot with like previously. So we're just going to max this out, and that makes us do double damage now with our explosive damage. So if I switch this over now to be from full metal to be high explosive, you'll see we get 71 damage per shot. So it is considered to be explosive damage, the same as if you were using an explosive legendary and like you have that 15 explosive damage that you get on the legendary effect. That is what this is, but instead of being 15, we have 71 here. This by itself, just this by itself, would make this the most disgustingly overpowered weapon ever because of how explosive damage works. I would just like instantly one-shot myself if I shot at a wall, for example. Like if I just shoot this wall once, I will instantly kill my character with just that. If not in one shot, then like in 2. But that's not where it ends, because this is a heavy weapon too, and the way that the explosive damage legendary effect works, and the way this thing works too, because this is this weapon at this point is an automatic heavy explosive weapon whose full damage is the explosive portion. So we haven't buffed it as much as we can yet. We're also going to take Heavy Gunner because it's a heavy weapon. So if we max out Heavy Gunner as well, that's 100% more damage. So now we're double dipping, and if I unequip it and re-equip it, you'll see now it's doing 142 explosive damage per shot at a fire rate of 200, which is insane. That's just crazy. I can go even further here because I haven't picked up rank 3 Villain Wanderer yet. So with rank 3 here, we'll do 25% more damage, and again, 172 damage. And if I want to go even further, I could do something like maybe popping a Psycho. We'll just use a Hyporoid. This is a Psycho buff, basically. Use that. Okay, and look again, see where we're at here. 186 damage. I'm not sure how the scaling on that works because it should be higher than that actually, but something is weird with this for sure because I don't think they intended for this to be stacked this high. So, is it good? Let's go see it in action.
What?
Oh, hey, hooligans.
Time's up.
I feel the aura of a skeptic.
I see you there.
Disgusting beast, stop your murder. And once you are awake, you shall remain awake eternally. The weak shall crumble. I shall ascend.
No need to actually shoot them, just shoot the wall next to them. That's good enough. I just can't imagine who was looking at the balance on guns and with how crappy the other weapons are in this game, how underpowered they are, looked at this thing and the high explosive mod for it and said, yep, that looks good. That seems fine. Oh look, hey, it's a deer. Not anymore. Uh-oh, a post boxer! Now this thing is showing I'm not doing very much damage per shot, but I'm going to assume that once I actually shoot him, he's going to die pretty much instantly. Yeah, one shot and he's dead. A Mirelurk Queen? Ow. Okay, better use some chems here so we don't die. I mean, this is still survival mode, and we'd still take a lot of damage on this, even with all that, so... And again, you don't really have to aim, you just kind of have to get somewhere near them, and they're dead. You just kind of like fire in their general direction. Yep. Oh, hello. We saw a Mirelurk Queen. Let's see what kind of damage we do to that with this thing. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot. Right, yes, cultists and a Mirelurk Queen. Let's see what kind of damage do we do. Let's even stealth for just for fun here. Just one shot in the back. Let's see. Yeah, half its health. Okay, it's dead. The toughest enemy in the game, pretty much. Highest health enemy in the game. Just boop boop, dead.
Who's that your evil
What were you saying? Oh, hello. Oh, hey, look, it's one of those annoying naval walkers. Got him. Uh-oh. There we go. Gotta aim kind of behind them, that way you don't splash yourself with the AoE damage. Anyway, guys, this thing is utterly busted, and I can't believe it's in the game, but it ain't my fault it's so overpowered, so I guess I'm going heavy weapons. Have fun blowing things up. Oh yeah, and I'm doing a full playthrough of Fallout London, so if you want to see more gameplay and my general derping around in London, exploring every inch of it in survival mode, make sure to stop by for the full playthrough. Link will be in the description. Thanks for stopping by, and remember, mind the gap.